Hey, sweet! Could you take him somewhere else? Hopefully get some nice 2-for-1s on this guy. He's probably playing the, whatever you call it. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off. Alright, she moved him to the other room, so hopefully it's gonna be alright. Should probably do a GLHF for this guy, just saying. That's the polite thing to do, right? Kids were fine the whole time. As soon as this tournament starts, screaming and crying, of course. That's the way of things. I guess I'll go and do this, because I don't really have a turn 1 here. We'll go with Ruby. Except try to save as much time as possible on my turns. This way, if I have to, I can Ragefire something on turn 2, but otherwise I'll Chlorophyllia turn 2 to empty out the deck. This deck is basically heavy removal with some Escalation cards. Ah, yeah, there's a Bottled Vitae. But we want to use this Chlorophyllia to empty out the extra wild shards, is what we want to do here. Oh, I forgot. You can play this Bottled Vitae here, too. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're playing a playset of Bottle and a playset of the other card, the Adaptable Infusion device. Okay, Pyromancer's fine by itself for a while. I don't think that I have to worry about it too much. I can actually kill it with my champion power with the Bottled Vitae in play, which is kind of humorous. I don't know, do I really want to kill this thing? I don't think I do. Let's see what I get with the bottle. And a Chaos Key. Go ahead and play the Chaos Key out. Gives me removal with my champion power. I'll take 2 here. It's not a problem. See what else he's going to do. See if I can get him to buff his guy, maybe. He's, what, two shards away from being able to use his buff on something. And then I can get more value out of, like, Ragefire, my champion ability. I was doing Induction Coil to just keep ramping up my champion ability. Blessing of the Fallen, okay. He's playing the Blessing of the Fallen deck. That's kind of interesting. If he's doing that, if he's doing the tricolor Blessing of the Fallen deck that was in the last tournament. That we had the 4-0s. There's a Heatwave, that's a value card. We'll go ahead and go... We basically have the threshold for the deck, so we're fine there. I guess I might as well kill this guy. Yeah, we'll go and kill this guy. And I can Induction Coil in his end step. Well, so you don't... I mean, most people had extra... I had extra tickets. We only had 60 people, so... It's not 5. Is it $5? Most people had their tickets from the last time, so... It doesn't look like he has very many cards in hand to do anything. I can Chaos Key his Blessing of the Fallen if I need to. I'm not sure that I really need to. I'd just rather just kill everything that hits the table. Wow, there's a Chlorophyllia. We'll definitely cast that. I'm just trying to basically gain card advantage by deck thinning. Is what the main thing is here. It's pretty sweet, actually. I've already got my champion ability up again with Induction Coil. And the help of my Bottled Vitaes. Looks like he's flooding to me. Eventually I'll draw a threat. I'll draw my Crash the Beast. Might as well just play that. Just pass the turn back to him. No real plays here, so... First main phase. Okay, let's go to end step, and then that. Let's keep gaining charges here. If he destroys one of these, I'll still have one, so I can still use my champion ability. Another Surge Mech, I guess that's somewhat helpful. This is helpful because I can use it to gain extra resources later. Doesn't really matter what I pick here. But this way I've got lots of resources to dump into a really big, what is it called? The fire thing. Not Ragefire, but burn to the ground. I've got a really big burn to the ground I can do now. Protectorate Clergyman, okay. So now I just kill it with my champion ability. For, you know, efficiency there. So, yeah, we'll just take care of that guy. No worries here. I'm just going to go ahead and use both of these now. I could wait, but I've got so many resources now that it's like... Chances are, if I have to cast something, I've got the resources to cast it, so there's no reason not to do this on my turn, in my opinion. Saves me time, too. I don't have to worry about, oh, was it his end step? I can do it now and be all tricksy about it. No, I've got 7 freaking resources. I don't have to worry about it. Kill that thing, too. Yeah, we'll just... For efficiency... I wonder if he was holding on to those or what he was doing. Like, it feels like, or if he just top decked them. Eventually, if I top deck burn to the ground, I might be able to just burn his face directly. So, out of charges here, but eventually Induction Coil will get me enough that I'll be able to do it again. Spell Shield would probably be a big problem for this deck. I mean, the only answer I have is Heatwave, and Heatwave doesn't answer a lot of things that could have Spell Shield, so... I do have, what is it called? I forget what it is. It's 7 costs, it doubles all the values, or it doubles all the cards I play. I've got that in here, so that would make a 4-point Heatwave. What is that card called? I'm sure I'll see it when it comes up. Oh, look, a really big burn to the ground I can cast. Let's see, how much do I have now? I've got 15 resources, minus 1 means 14 damage to the face. So, plus the Ragefire. I could Ragefire here, and... I could Ragefire on a turn, and then in the following turn, I can deal another... 15 damage, so Ragefire next turn, and then game's over after that, I guess. So Induction Coil to kill his Pyromancer, and then oh, okay, double Ragefire to the face. Oh wow. Resolve. So resolve. We'll just go Ragefire, double Ragefire here, and then next turn we'll have Burn to the Ground to finish. And that's game. Unless you can heal through it or something. Chimes, that's what it is. Yeah, Ragefire Cycle probably would have been good. I mean, he does have 4 cards in hand. It looks like he's flooding, but, you know, he may have some things. Sword Trainer doesn't matter here. He can't stop a burn to the ground. Unless he can stop this burn to the ground with something. He may have the card that allows him to... he may have... main phase. Alright, so... he may have the card that gives him, like, whatever, 10 health back if he falls below. Actually, I need to make that exactly what I need, which will be 14, in case I need the extra resources for something else. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba. I guess I could bring in Nature Rains for some of his stuff. That's about it, really. He's got, I don't know, some stuff. Yeah, there's Chimes. Induction Coil did pretty well for us. Chaos Key may be a little bit slow for this deck. Nature Rains is probably quite a bit better, especially with Chimes. So actually, we'll probably just do, what we'll do is just do 2 and 2. That way I still get to use my champion ability efficiently. Yeah, if he was running like Soul Marble or something, then I may be like, oh, I really need Nature Rains, but I haven't seen Soul Marble yet. He probably has it in there somewhere, but yeah. This is the deck, by the way. Basically, the only threats in here are like Crash Beasts and Ragefire, Chimes. So we'll save and continue here. I do like to typically save my stuff to just make sure that save my removal, basically. This is fine. So move that up there. He starts out with a Shield Trainer. That's fine. Eventually, like, hopefully I get to Heatwave, get some value out of Heatwave here. So we'll start out Ruby Shard for a bottle. And then next turn we can actually Chlorophyllia. No, that probably won't do it for us. We may, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably hold. I'll probably Chlorophyllia, and then I don't think I can do bottle though, unfortunately. That's fine. That's great, actually. Still Heatwaveable. Taking damage here is not a problem. Should get to gain a life back anyways, and a charge. The biggest problem with this deck is like when you have his ability up and you have no artifacts, so I had to like pump up the artifacts in this deck. So Chlorophyllia here. It costs 2 for bottle, so I don't get to bottle, unfortunately. But I do have Crash of Beasts. Another thing that's nice about this deck is Crash of Beasts is 3 toughness, so it dodges Heatwave. Hopefully it plays one more 2 toughness thing and get a lot of value out of this Heatwave here, and then I can Heatwave and bottle in the same turn to cycle the bottle. So I'm technically running a deck with that's 60 cards, but it has 8 cantrips in it. Yeah, there we go. Another Ruby Pyromancer. All about it. Love it. Love it. Keep it overextending. So yeah, Heatwave here for value, and then I'll have Crash of Beasts for the following turn. Yep, end step. So we'll go Ruby Shard here, Heatwave, bottle. Resolve. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Chaos Key. There we go. Now I've got 2 points of removal with my champion ability and a Crash of Beast next turn, so I get to dump out my hand next turn. Pretty easy. I mean, there's not really that much to think about with this deck either. So I want to block this guy with the Crash of Beast if he attacks in, because I don't want him to have the buff available. I want to remove everything that's possible for me to remove. Actually, I'll probably just Chaos Key it, or rather, I'll use my champion ability with the Chaos Key to kill his guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see. You'll see. It's going to happen right now. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. Imp Hoodlums to destroy my Chaos Key. So I'm guessing you brought those guys in. That seems like a pretty good side in against me. So it's a good thing I sided out 2 of them. Okay, we're kind of flooding now. So the question is whether we can be offensive or not. I guess I might as well. He can buff his guy eventually. He's only at 3 resources, so I think I can race here. Eventually, hopefully I'll pick up some removal for those Imp Hoodlums. If things get bad, I can always go defensive, and I'm in not a bad place. So I'll take 2 here. Eventually I'll catch up. I'm catching up by 1 point a turn. Okay, so the Sword Trainer is a problem, though. So that... I might have to sit now. And just sit on his board state and just defend with my Rhino. We're in top deck mode, so this game's not looking like our game, unfortunately. Top decking another Heatwave here would be really good for us, though. No, Induction Coil is fine, though. Okay, so next turn we'll actually be able to kill this guy. So I'm just going to sit on this board state. I'll block off one of his guys. He might have to use like his champion ability or something on one of them. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think he's going to want to give up any of his guys. 2 guys, he's got more damage than I've got. There's the Enchantress. Again, Heatwave here would be really good for us. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna attack. He played that in his first main phase too. He should have waited till his second main phase for that Ruby Enchantress. It really doesn't affect the combat, and it doesn't even get buffed by his Sword Trainer, so it doesn't seem like the best idea to do that. Alright, so I guess I'll take this clickbait and we'll see if I can block his guy. Just gonna burn my guy. Okay, fine. I traded my Rhino for the burn and his Imp Hoodlums. It's a 2 for 1 for me. I'm fine with that. Plus I can Induction Coil something. Probably Induction Coil the Enchantress or the Sword Trainer. Probably the Enchantress. It buffs more things. I think I'm frozen here. Yeah, my clock's running. Might have to concede this match. This has happened before. Great. Yeah, I've got a pass priority bug here, so I'm gonna probably have to concede this game to him. I could try to relog, I guess. I don't think that'll matter though. I think as soon as if I kill the client and do, I think it'd be better to concede, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, for some reason the pass priority bugs seem to be coming back with a vengeance lately. It's kind of annoying. I think that I had a match when I was drafting where it kind of went that way, where yeah, let's see, confirm. It's giving me a timer here. I'm still like pass priority bug here. My timer's still running. I'm gonna concede. Alright, well, can I even concede? I can't even hit escape here. Well, that's great. Yeah, this is really unfortunate right now. Well, if I concede here, so this is like one of the things that like puts me off about like those numbers whenever they say, oh, here's the undefeated decks list. Like stuff like this can happen. So having an undefeated deck list like right now in like the tournaments it's not really, doesn't really mean very much when stuff like this can happen. Yeah. So that's really, I can't even hit escape right now. Like that's not even working. So yeah, I probably should have just alright, well I'm gonna kill my client and see if I can log back in again. See if that will fix it. I mean that's all I can do at this point. The only thing else that's gonna happen is my timer's gonna run out, so I need to get out of this game as fast as possible because I'm taking too much time damage now. This may just be due to how many people are online too. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of people that are just camping online at this point after the last tournament. Can't hit escape again. Yeah, I'm done. Here, I'll just tell him I'll concede to you if you concede to me. Okay, good. At least it did that for me. So it probably, I was AFK for 5 minutes, and so that's why I did that. So I'm going to side out the Chaos Key here. We saw that he brought in those guys to counter me. Not Turbulence. I want Nature Reigns for his thing. Actually, no, the Chaos Key should be fine. I still need it. Another burn. I probably should need another burn in the reserves as well here. All right, let's see if we can not get a pass priority bug here. Play first. I don't think I like this. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna draw again. I had early removal for his stuff, but I didn't like... Okay, this is fine. We're going to keep this. We've got the Infusion device to get us to Wild. We really need Wild in this deck. So, this isn't great, but it's better than actually what we had. Even though we had removal in the opening hand, like I'd rather have that later. Anyways, and the 2 Nature Reigns early on in the game, like they're only for 1 card in his deck, so chances were that he, you know, I don't know if he would actually be able to, if he would have had Blessing of the Fallen or not, you know. Alright. I was going to say he might have stepped away there. So, which I can't really control. I'd prefer to actually play against somebody, but... Yeah, I saw that. I see that they just posted that on... That just came through my Twitter feed. So... Personally, I'd just be happy with them giving me a sleeve, the silly sleeves, that everyone keeps talking about. Okay, well that's nice. That's nice of them. We've got a lot of event tickets. It's going to be a while before I use them. I wonder if he's getting the priority bug now. Or maybe he's just taking his time. He's got plenty of time to burn. I mean, I'm all for him burning up his clock at this point. I burned 6 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes trying to get my game to work there before it eventually auto-conceded me because I couldn't function. I do need to draw a resource here or draw Chlorophyllia. Chlorophyllia would be optimal here. That would be the optimal draw to deck thin. So, Rulorn. End step. Fast priority. If he was thinking about something or what? Okay, we'll play that. Play that. The bottle really is going to help us also get to those resources that we need, that we're kind of starved on. Your draft just died. Oh no. Like, maybe everything kind of crashed at the same time. Might have crashed when my stuff crashed. Which I'm really sorry about, by the way. Pyromancer. Kind of really need to... I don't know why he's not attacking. He should have attacked there. Maybe he's just trying to be nice. I don't know. So we're going to use this. Lucky to draw that resource there. That was good. Secret Lab's really good in this deck too, because we draw a lot of resources. It lets us trade those resources for other cards, including all those escalation cards that are in the deck. We are running a full playset of both the Ragefire and Crash of Beasts in this deck. You're on pick number 33. You numbered them yourself. So we'll probably actually dump this Infusion device next turn to draw a card. Elliot! Yeah. So I may have to kill that guy. So the play may have changed here. I think I'm going to play the Secret Lab. It's debatable whether I want to play Secret Lab or Surge Mechanism, because it's like, which one do I want to play for him to kill with his imps? I think I want him to kill Surge Mechanism, but I want to play it so I can use my champion ability to kill that Clergyman here to stave off 4 damage. That's a lot of damage there. Ooh, I also get a Ragefire here. But the Ragefire, I can wait to use that. So we're going to go ahead and play the Surge Mech here. Yeah, we're going to use the Surge Mech here to kill the Clergyman. Bink, bink. And then I'll have Ragefire for his Ruby Pyromancer, and I'll just take 1 damage the turn after that. So taking 3 is much better than taking 7. And, or, you know, taking 3 is much better than taking 5, even. Inpudlums to take out our Surge Mech. Yep, we just talked about that. It's a really big, those are really big Inpudlums, though. We do have Secret Lab eventually that we can use. So it'd be nice to see. Yep, there we go. Heatwave, Ragefire. So Heatwave, his fields, and then Ragefire to finish the Inpudlums here. That's the deal. This is a lucky top deck there. So we're basically putting ourselves in kind of top deck mode, but we have Secret Lab, which should help us draw the cards that we need to get to where we need to go. We can even pitch Nature Rains if we have to. because he hasn't played his Blessing of the Fallen yet. So if he hasn't played it yet, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have it. If he top decks into it, then it's kind of like, well, you know, it's a gamble you have to take by pitching that Nature Reigns. Although we'll probably use Infusion Device first. Okay, so we got the Ragefire here, so we'll go ahead and take out his 2/2. So that's the tougher thing to take out, and then I guess I'll take 2 next turn. I can actually kill his guy with the Infusion Device if I had 5 charges on my thing. We're basically 1-for-1, card for carding him here. So as we empty out the deck of resources and he floods a little bit more and more, ooh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. So that might be the game for us, unless we top deck like Heatwave here. Yeah, or any type of removal to get rid of this Falconeer would help out here. We really need to get removal here. No. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see if we can get there with this, maybe. Come on. If I get a burn here, that would help. I need to see burn. I've only got 3 in the deck, though, so chances are pretty low on that one. So I could burn his Falconeer. Hey, you're welcome. So I'll play a Shard here. I really can't play Nature's Reigns to do anything valuable, so I'm taking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if he has 1 more point of damage, I'm done in a turn here. So we'll see. I still have a turn, I guess. Definitely not an optimal game. I would have definitely rather played the game than this game. Oh, of course. Yep, that's game. So that's good games there. All right. Not surprising, really. You know, you play a Falconeer with a Ruby Pyromancer on the board. That's pretty much, and I can't deal with the Falconeer.